Book 308. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about beauty is only skin deep. That's right, beauty is only skin deep. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in a kingdom that was once known as Delorium, a mighty king died and went on to the realm of the ancestors. When he did, his eldest son became king. This new king, who was one of my ancestors no less, was a very egotistical man, and everyone in the kingdom knew him to be an extremely spoiled brat. As king, his first order of business was to seek out a suitable queen so that he could marry and produce for himself an heir. The king ordered that all of the women of marrying age be brought before him so that he could choose which one was worthy to bear his royal child. The king's men did as he commanded, and they brought before him all of the women of marrying age, and they placed them in several lines inside of the royal court. The king stepped down from his throne and walked from woman to woman, examining her. "No," he said, looking at the first few women, "none of these will do. This one's nose is too big, and this one has odd ears. This one's eyes are too far apart in her head, and this one's mouth is too small. This one's knees look funny, and her ankles are absolutely ghastly." The king turned down every woman he saw, and he said that none of them were beautiful enough to bear his children. "I desire the most beautiful woman to have ever lived," he proclaimed. The king went back to his bedchambers and ordered that more women be brought to him from the neighboring lands for him to examine. As he laid in his bed, a powerful sorcerer materialized in his room using magic. "I heard that you seek the most beautiful woman who has ever lived, my king," the sorcerer said, kneeling down. "Well, my name is Zandrum, the sorcerer, and I can bring you this woman with my magic. However, I desire something in return." The king said that he would give Zandrum anything he desired if he brought this woman to him. Zandrum said he wanted a rumpton's worth of gold, which by today's standards would be gold weighing 1 ton. The king agreed, and he promptly ordered his men to empty the royal treasury and collect a new tax from the people. In several days, the king presented Zandrum with a rumpton's worth of gold. Seeing the gold and being pleased, Zandrum thanked the king and said that he would use his magic to bring the king the most beautiful woman who has ever lived. With that, Zandrum said the words of power, and a cloud of smoke filled the room. When it cleared out, Zandrum and the gold was gone, and there stood in their place a skeleton with small pieces of rotting flesh hanging from its decrepit bones. The king let out a terrifying scream. "What is the meaning of this?" the king shouted out in horror. The voice of Zandrum replied, but Zandrum himself could not be seen. "This," the voice of Zandrum said, "is the most beautiful woman who has ever lived. She indeed died and went on to the realm of the ancestors 500 years ago. But her nose, ears, eyes, and mouth were perfect. Also, her knees and ankles were exquisite to behold." The king cursed Zandrum for what he considered to be a cruel trick, but the rest of the kingdom realized that what mankind called beauty was truly only skin deep. And so, the morning motivation of today is, beauty is only skin deep. In life, it is the fool who judges the man or woman they will marry based on simply their looks alone. Looks change and fade with every year of life. What is called beauty today will be called bones tomorrow. And if your love is based on that which is destined to fade, then your love too will eventually fade. Today, do not be superficial when you are seeking a mate to spend your life with. Instead, seek out someone with a good heart, pure intentions, and a character that complements your own. And when you find this person, treat them well all of your days, and always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning. To order books in the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series, search Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels on Amazon.com or visit www.dandyandbigherm.com.